So, will you get another stimulus check, which will mean more money in your pocket? And I know that in these trying times, every single one of you could use that extra bit of money. So Democrats, including President Biden, are pushing for a $1.9 trillion rescue plan, which includes a $1,400 payment for most Americans. Republicans, on the other hand, have proposed a plan which has a much smaller price tag, only $600 billion, and a smaller stimulus payment of only $1,000. So the question is, should President Biden walk the walk and compromise with Republicans? Many of you have asked for him to show unity. Or should they push through their plan, the Democrats and Biden, their own plan, as millions of Americans voted for them to do, to get them more money in their pockets? So here's what we're going to do, because I feel like that our audience is very diverse on both sides of the aisle. We want to see exactly what you have to think, because I feel like that's a good barometer for the rest of the nation. Go to dblvote.com. Tell us what you think. This directly affects almost every American right now. Right. Erica, what do you think Biden should do?
I am all for getting as much money into the pockets of American people. When people say, like, even if you don't get an actual stimulus check, this does still affect you. Right. Because if your neighbor can't eat, then that's problematic as well. There is no isolation in this situation, no matter how you look at it. My issue is that if there is bipartisanship, which we of course want to have some degree of unity in these times, we need to come together, because I do believe that it creates a stronger union. But $600 billion was approximately how much was given to corporations as of November 2020. 932 corporations benefited from a $624 billion bailout. So why would we give the same amount, or even think about giving the same amount, to the American people as a whole as we've given to these corporations, some of which have not been in PPP compliance in terms of keeping everyone on the payroll?
That was a great answer. That was really good. PPE payroll. Listen, this isn't really my wheelhouse. I'm just going to put it right out there, because usually I'm an expert on everything. But here's my thing. I would like to know where all that money's going, right? I'd like to get a breakdown. Like, if we want $1 trillion, show the American people where it's going. Is it all going to the people? I don't know. I don't know that it is, right? Biden could do what he wants to do. The Democrats could do what they want to do. I would like to see a bend, don't break policy to show the American people, hey, we're working together. But ultimately, I'm the president and I'll do what I want. So I get where he's coming from. I would like to see them work together a little bit more. But the big question I have, the one question when we always talk about the stimulus, is what are the repercussions for just giving out trillions of dollars and making our country go into debt? There's repercussions for these actions. And I know everyone wants their check and they need help. I'm all for helping the American people and everyone else. But there will be repercussions from this.
Well, there's always a way to redo the budget, right? To take a little bit from here, to put it here, so that there are no repercussions. Right now, this is our war. So, Tori, in my opinion, there are so many people hurting right now, and we're all in agreement with that. Let's simplify it. $1,400 versus $1,000. That extra $400 is an extra mortgage, a month of mortgage for some people. It could be school tuition, whatever it may be. Yes, it is not enough, but it will help. So for me personally, I'm so over politics. I'm so over all of it. I just want to see American people stop suffering. Oh, I don't think Tori can hear us. Oh,
I clearly hear you. I think
that's something important
that Biden said is he's willing to compromise.
Sorry, Tori, you're on a huge delay. Sorry.
Miss Tori.
Yeah, you're on a big delay. Sorry about that.
Can you?
Go ahead, Tori, go ahead.
Okay, should I talk or no? Okay, I was just simply saying that Biden said he would compromise on policy but not principle. And I think for him, this is such an emergency that 1 in 7 Americans can't feed their children, that he's not willing to compromise, first off, on not going too big. He's worried about going too small. Second off, he did compromise. He invited 10 or 11 Republican senators before he even met with Democrats to the Oval Office. Biden has been in the Senate long enough. He knows how to cross the aisle. aisle. But this is his promise to the American people. This one promise to get us out of this emergency triage situation. And he does not care if it's too small for or too big for the Republicans. He has the power, and he will go with it.
Amen. Let's look at the vote really quick. 77% of you say push through the stimulus because, yes, at the end of the day, you need to put food on your table. And our comments, Angela says, I would like to see both parties surviving like regular people. Nancy says, just reach a compromise. Go down to 1,000 if you have to. Otherwise, nothing will get done at all. And then Sherman says, let's get together on this, people.